out. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Mike, 45.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And some space here. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Here we go. 50. Mike, 50. You got nothing today.
Alert, alert, alert.
Nothing. Check 24, check 24. Slam, slam. Me, I got it. Me.
Here's Okoye. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Here we go. Here we go. Take 4, take 4.
52.
Motion.
On 2nd down and 4. Allen, he's going to loft one. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland.
Touchdown, baby.
A big play there. 53 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Vick, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. 3rd and long for Vick. Being chased out left. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They will indeed go for it. Vick looking into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the former Falcon, with it. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start here with Jackson. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Check, we go. Check.
I got him, back to mine.
On 2nd down, it's Jackson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Check 31, check 31.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Any day. Check the backer, check the backer. Check. Check 43.
Off 52. Middle. Hey, tight.
Hey, you got to get moving.
To throw, it's Allen. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
3 down.
5 wide.
Mike's
Here we go.
Mike's 50.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
Here we go.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Here we go. AC Gator. Go. Ball. Here we go.
Here's Michael Vick. He's got his man on the crossing route. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A first down throw coming for Vick. Steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Keep it out.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Hey, 50's the mic, 50's the mic.
On 3rd down, Vic. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
I smell fear in that offense.
1st down, Vic. And his throw here's incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Vic. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Vic. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50.
You gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Let's go, Mike 50, Mike 50. Let him.
On 4th down, Vic. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Motion.
They'll run again with Jackson. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Middle.
Smooth. Mike's 50. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Alert!
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. On the return, Hester. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changed.
It got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That goes for a gain of 31. On on 1st and 10. Here's Vic. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And his guys are going to...